Chris, obviously debut for you today here at the Stadium of Light, but let's start with the result and the performance. How did you feel about today's game?
Yeah, delighted with the result first and foremost. I think when you go into any game, the most important thing is to get 3 points. And I thought the performance was good. We didn't have loads of the ball, and of course Borough are a comfortable side with the ball, so we knew we'd concede a lot of possession. But I think if you look at the chances they created, I don't really remember any that properly stick out other than maybe the header in the first half. It shows that when you're organised and compact about the ball that you can hurt teams the other way. And I thought we looked really dangerous on the counter, and 1-0 as a defender's always the nicest scoreline. So
the defensive third really grew in importance as the game grew on, and you were a real focal point of that today. You must be really pleased.
Yeah, of course. I think when you're 1-0 up, seeing the lead out, they're the moments that you enjoy and relish, or at least should be the ones, because there's going to be a lot of balls coming into the box and blocks and tackles that needs to be made. And I thought to a man, we've done that. You look at Romain, Riggy at the end. Not just doing the offensive duties, but getting back and helping the lads. And I think when you want to do well as a team and you want to be successful, I think that's the side of the game that you need to show, and it's probably the side that we didn't show last week against Plymouth. So it was a really good reaction from the lads, and like I said, it contributed to us getting the 3 points.
At the stadium talking earlier in the week, you gave a really glowing review of Chris Rigg and what you've seen from him in training. Just emphasised everything you said earlier in the week, what you've seen today from him. Yeah,
no surprise now. Obviously, I mentioned in the Q&A that he's definitely one lad that's stood out like a sore thumb with me coming in. And to be completely honest, I didn't actually know how old he was coming in. And as soon as you hear lads talking about him being 17, I was like, wow, he's some player. And again, the other side of the game, the tenacious side of his game, I think, is also incredible. Putting himself in tackles and winning fouls, and I think that's probably the side of his game that people don't probably sometimes notice, because he's so fluid on the ball, and he's a lovely footballer and he's a joy to watch.
For you today, full debut in Sunderland colours. How did it feel to step out into the Stadium of Light today in an atmosphere like that?
Yeah, incredible. That's why I've come to the club. Firstly, because it's a young, exciting team. With ambitions to get back to the Premier League, but also there's no denying that the size of the football club and the fan base has played a massive part in me coming. And you step out in front of 45,000 people, and they're the moments you want to be involved in. And I think when you're hanging on to a lead and you've got the support of the fans behind you, I think it really does help, and they do become the 12th man. So delighted with the debut. Obviously a clean sheet and a sore shoulder. So but no, all good.
5 wins from 6 now. Great start to the season, but we know the Championship can throw up all sorts of things and obstacles as we go to Watford next weekend.
Yeah, it's a long season. There's going to be plenty of ups and downs, and we know that's going to happen. But I think, as a reaction to last week, like I said, that when you do have a game where you're not at it, it's important that you follow it up with a better performance, and that gives you a good foundation to get a win. And like I said, today was important to get that reaction, and it's important now that we've got, I don't know how many more games, 38 more games. So there's lots of points up for play, but it's also important to keep your feet on the ground and don't get carried away, because like I said, the league can throw all sorts of curveballs at you. So